Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. It's the last day of Tihar festival Byka today. The bond between brothers and sisters celebrated on this day. Newar community observed Kija Puja. Parties expedite preparations for the upcoming by-elections. Ruling Nepali Congress and CPN-UML to contest on their own. Maui Center open for election alliances. U.S. presidential candidates Kamala Harris and Donald Trump campaign in key swing state of North Carolina to lock in more votes for November 5 election. And Sri Lanka wins the Hong Kong Sixers, defeating Pakistan in today's final by 3 wickets. It's Sri Lanka's second Hong Kong Sixers win so far. The final day of Yama Panchak Byka was celebrated in the country today. The day marks the end of Tihar festival as sisters put tika on their brothers, wishing for their health, prosperity and long life. Byka, also known as Yamaditya, falls on the last day of Yama Panchak, where brothers and sisters put tika on one another. The oil lamp lit on the day of Lakshmi Puja is worshipped also on this day. The brothers are offered with delicacies while sisters receive gifts in return. Hindu mythology says, on this very day, Yamuna started Bhai Puja for her brother Yamaraj, the god of death. Meanwhile, Newar community have celebrated Kija Puja today, a day after observing Ma Puja, worship of the self. A mandala was drawn similar to the one made during Ma Puja in Kija Puja with assortment of fruits. Sisters then offer Bhai tika in fact, to the brothers, wishing for their long life. Various delicacies are offered to brothers, and this ritual is also termed as Jaki Sinha in Newari. The Newar community also called Tihar Swanti Nakha. They celebrate it by performing Lakshmi Puja, Ma Puja and Kija Puja, and they also mark the New Year, Nepal Sambat 1145. Different regions of Tarai Madhesh, including Janakpur Dham, have celebrated the Bhatri Ditya festival today. It is Tihar equivalent in the Tarai region, where sisters offer invitation to brothers by drawing a special mandala and treating them with tika and delicacies. In the past, brothers visited their sisters with clothes and rice pudding, among others, as gift. These days, brothers gift money, fruits and clothes to their sisters. In this context, in our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces how they celebrated this year's Tihar festival. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
तिहारमा चाहिँ हामीले विभिन्न प्रकारको रोटीहरू बनाइयो, सेलरोटी, फिनी, अड्सा अनि त्यसपछि रमाइलो गरियो, भाइटिका लाइयो।
दिदीबहिनीले चाहिँ टोपी उपहार चाहिँ हामीले लगाएछ मैले, त्यसमा चाहिँ आफ्नो गच्छी अनुसार चाहिँ उपहार दिने गरिन्छ।
घरमा दियो बालियो, झिलिमिली बालियो अनि सबैलाई हेल्प गरियो र अनि यसै गरी दीपावली मनाइयो।
चाहिँ विराटनगरदेखि आएर आमा दाजुहरू सबैजना भएर टिका लगाइयो।
चेलीबेटीको हातबाट टिका लगाएर तिहार मनाए।
वीरगञ्जमा धुमधामले सांगीतिक कार्यक्रम पनि हेरियो।
भाइहरूले हाम्रो लागि गिफ्ट ल्यायो अनि रमाइलो भयो।
घरमा आउनु भएको देउसी भैलोलाई पनि स्वागत गर्दै पिङ खेल्दै
तिहार रमाइलो हो नि, एउटा चेलीबेटीहरूलाई सम्झिने, चेलीबेटीहरू माइती आउने एउटा वातावरण।
त्यो एउटा भाइ थियो अनि हामी सबैलाई भाउजू बुहारी सबैलाई टिका लायौँ, भाइ भरालाई
दाजुभाइलाई पनि हामी खुसीका साथ आशीर्वाद दियौँ, उहाँहरूले पनि हामीलाई राम्ररी आशीर्वाद दिनुभयो।
तिहार एउटा एक किसिमको औपचारिकता जस्तै लाग्यो मलाई। त्यति जुन मिठास पहिले जस्तो हुनुपर्ने हो, त्यो मिठास चाहिँ अझै नभएको हो कि।
By-election for 44 positions in local levels of 33 districts have been scheduled for 1st of December. Of the 44 positions, 2 are for chiefs of district coordination committee, 1 municipality chief and 2 rural municipality chiefs. The remaining are for deputy chiefs and ward chairpersons. Parties have begun the process of selecting candidates for the by-election and finalizing election programs. Nepali Congress from the ruling alliance has formed a committee under the coordination of General Secretary Bishwa Prakash Sharma for the election that has begun the process of candidate selection. Both Nepali Congress and CPN-UML that joined hands to form the federal government have decided to contest in the upcoming by-election on their own.
केन्द्रीय कार्यालयमा 20 गते कार्तिक भित्र उम्मेदवारहरूको नाम लिस्ट पठाउन पार्टीले निर्देशन दिइसकेको छ, परिपत्र गरिसकेको छ। नम्बर 1, अब निर्वाचनको तयारीको सन्दर्भमा नेपाली कांग्रेसले यो उपनिर्वाचनलाई अत्यन्त संवेदनशील रूपमा हेरेको छ। आफ्नो बलबुतालाई परीक्षण गर्न पनि यसचोटि एक्लै नेपाली कांग्रेस चुनावमा जान्छ।
सबै प्रदेश कमिटीहरूले छनौट भएका उम्मेदवारहरूको अन्तिम नामबली केन्द्रीय कार्यालयमा पठाउने मिति हामीले 23 गतेलाई राखेका छौँ। मक्सिरको 2 गते उम्मेदवारी दर्ताको कार्यक्रम छ। निर्वाचन आयोगको कार्यतालिका पनि आइसकेको छ। त्यसो भएको हुनाले अहिले हामी उम्मेदवारहरू छनौटको सिफारिसको प्रक्रियामा अगाडि बढिरहेका छौँ।
Meanwhile, main opposition Maoist Centre that formed election alliances in the past 2 general elections has kept the option open. The party has begun process for candidate selection. Another opposition party, Rashtriya Swatantra Party, is contesting in the local level polls for the first time through this by-election. The other parties in the run are Unified Socialist, Janata Samajwadi Party Nepal and Janata Samajwadi Party. 25 political parties have registered themselves for the local level by-election. We'll take a short break here. More news coming up. The government has continued to claim there had been improvements in the economy. However, pledges for foreign direct investment (FDIs) have been declining despite investment summits. Based on the Department of Industry, 16,440 million rupees have been pledged in FDIs till mid-October this fiscal year, while it was 16,600 million rupees during the same period last year. 21 industries have received 151 million rupees in FDIs since implementing the automatic route to ease investments.
यो वर्ष लगानी सम्मेलन पछाडीको रेशियोमा हेर्ने हो भने त्यो अपेक्षा भन्दा अलिकति कम हो कि जस्तो लाग्छ। किनभने यो वर्ष हामीले अटोमेटिक रुटबाट पनि वैदेशिक लगानी स्वीकृत गर्ने गरेका छौं। अटोमेटिक रुटबाट गर्दा पनि त्यति धेरै बढ्न सकेको चाहिँ छैन। तथापि रेशियो उस्तै भए पनि परियोजनाको संख्या चाहिँ बढी देखिन्छ। गत वर्षको त्यो अवधिमा 151 वटा परियोजना भएको थियो भने यो अवधिमा चाहिँ 204 वटा परियोजना चाहिँ भएको छन्।
In the Nepalese month of Assols, which falls between mid-September to mid-October, 34 industries have received commitments for 3,305 million rupees in FDIs. In the last fiscal year, 61,904 million rupees had been pledged in FDIs, which was the highest so far. However, despite the government announcing of policy improvements to encourage FDI, it has remained low this time around. Now, Thai Air Asia has begun operating Bangkok to Bhairahawa flight at Gautam Buddha International Airport from today. The airline's Airbus 320 took its first flight at 7 a.m. this morning, which included 7 crew members. It returned to Bangkok half an hour later. Ticket bookings will open from Monday, and the next flight has been scheduled for November 8 at 5 minutes past 7 in the morning. The flight is, however, expected to have some delay due to bad weather. After that, Thai Air Asia flight will land at Bhairahawa Airport every Monday and Thursday at 12:15 p.m. It will then depart for Bangkok an hour later. Jazeera Airways is to operate 3 flights a week from 9 November and Fly Dubai daily flights from 10th November. In an attempt to encourage international flights at the airport, the government has decided not to charge landing, parking and navigation fees for 2 years. Since mid-August last year, the government has also scrapped passenger service fees of 3,000 rupees, which will stay in effect until mid-September 2026. The government has also reduced price of aviation fuel by 100 rupees per kiloliter. Ground handling service fees have also been reduced by 75%. According to Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal, private sector have been contracted for aircraft maintenance shop and for hangar works, and tax holiday has been given to investors. The authority has also said discussions are underway with India to expand routes and labor and immigration services. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we asked you, why do you think there's delay in rehabilitation of victims of disasters every time? 64% voted for option A, government indifference, 24% for B, procedural hassle, and 12% for C, resource and excuse. Here's today's question. What should be done to ensure regular operation of Gautam Buddha International Airport? Your options are A, expand government service, B, set straight routes, and C, create an environment of trust. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. U.S. presidential candidates Kamala Harris and Donald Trump campaigned in the key swing state of North Carolina today, seeking to lock in more votes for the election on Tuesday, November 5. It marked the fourth day in a row that Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump visited the same state on the same day, highlighting how votes from a few key states would decide the outcome of the polls. More than 73 million Americans have already cast ballots as of Saturday, according to Election Lab at the University of Florida. Campaigning in the city of Charlotte, Harris made a passionate appeal to young voters, a Democrat-leaning demographic, to head to the polls. Past elections, however, have shown that fewer of them showed up to vote compared with older voters. When her speech was disrupted by pro-Palestinian protesters, Harris repeated the same line she had said in previous rallies, suggesting everybody wants the war in the Middle East to end. In early voting in North Carolina, over 3.8 million votes have been cast, while the state's western reaches are still recovering from Hurricane Helene's deadly flooding. North Carolina has 16 votes in the Electoral College, where 270 are needed to secure the presidency. The state backed Trump in 2020 by a narrow margin of less than 1.5 percentage points and elected a Democratic governor on the same day, giving hope to both parties.
Sports news.
Sri Lanka have won the Hong Kong Sixers, defeating Pakistan in the final by 3 wickets. This is the team's second Hong Kong Sixers win so far. The first time Sri Lanka won the tournament was in 2007. In today's final, held in Mongkok Stadium, Sri Lanka had won the toss and opted to field first. Pakistan went all out for 72 runs with 4 balls remaining. Pakistan had lost 2 wickets in their first over itself. Asif Ali failed to open his account. Hussein Talat scored just 1 run. Fahim Ashraf contributed 13 runs. Mohammad Ikhlaq contributed 48. Amir Yamin went out for 6 and Shah Khan 1. Dhananjaya Laksan and Tharindu Ratnaike claimed 2 wickets each for Sri Lanka. In reply, they attained the target of 73, losing 3 wickets. Sandun Virakodi staged a stable performance, scoring 34 runs. Captain Bahiru Madhushankar scored 19 runs in 5 balls. Tharindu Ratnaike remained not out at 16. Pakistan's Fahim Ashraf claimed 2 wickets. Nepal had participated in the Hong Kong Sixers for the first time through this edition. They defeated England and Australia in the group stages to make a place in the quarter-final, however lost to Sri Lanka. Now, Sudur Pashchim Province claimed a 5-wicket win over Bagmati Province in the ongoing Naresh Shrestha Memorial Under-19 National Cricket Tournament. With the win, Sudur Pashchim have strengthened their chances of progressing into the finals. The journey, however, has ended for Bagmati. Yuvraj Khatri took 5 wickets in Sudur Pashchim's victory, while Prakash Pandey played undefeated half-century inning. Despite half-century by Roshan Bishwakarma, Bagmati could not put up an impressive total. In the match played at Girija Prasad Koirala Stadium, Bagmati won the toss and opted to bat first. They went all out for 129 runs in 41 overs. Sarthak Dhital scored 11 runs, Captain Uttam Magar 26 and Roshan Bishwakarma 56. None of the other batters scored in double digit. Sudur Pashchim reached a target of 130 runs in 28.5 overs, losing 5 wickets, as Abhishek Thapa contributed 14 runs, Naren Bhatta 28 runs. Prakash Pandey remained not out at 52 and Deepak Rokaya at 12. Bagmati's Deepak Serala took 2 wickets. With 4 wins out of 5 matches, Sudur Pashchim maintained its hold of second position in the points table with 8 points, while Bagmati has 4 points from 5 matches. In another match played today, Gandaki Province defeated Karnali by 2 wickets. Both the teams are, however, out of the race for the final. Lumbini has already reached the finals. In tomorrow's fixture, Madhesh will play against Karnali and Sudur Pashchim are up against Koshi. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Up next is news in Nepali. Good night.